Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
I am with Hassan. Thank you so much, Hassan, for taking out your time for this interview.
No problem.
So, basically, before we dive into the interview, let me provide you with a brief overview of the startup Sadek. Sadek will disrupt the traditional commerce experience, bridging the gap between the buyers and sellers by optimal user engagement and personalized shopping through artificial intelligence and augmented reality. So, this interview is regarding an online shopping experience, like what challenges do you face, and based on your wholly online experience. So, let's begin with the questions. Okay, so when it comes to making purchasing decisions for households, so who typically takes the responsibility in your household?
So the final decision is always taken by my father. So how it typically goes is that, for example, me or my mother, we usually identify something we really want. My mother finds any furniture or grocery items or any sort of electrical appliance, or I find something that I really want to put in my room, I think would look nice, and we basically compile it and then we present it to my father. He goes through the quality, the reviews, the prices, how long it takes, the seller's previous people's previous experiences with the seller and all that, and then he provides the final approval or rejection. And if it's a rejection, then we have to find alternatives with him.
So basically, you guys put the idea in front of your dad, and he's the one who decided. But you guys all together take the responsibility. In deciding what.
Yeah, we do basically take it.
So as the world is evolving, we have shifted from physical stores to online store especially after the COVID. So before we used to get products through Carrefour, Daraz, and
Carrefour,
Imtiaz, वगैरह. But now we have so many options available. Like I have few in my mind, like Crave Mart is something doing, Food Panda. In fact, Bike ke through we get stuff online. So have you seen that shift in your family?
See, in my case, I have seen that shift. I am someone who typically prefers ordering online since it's more convenient, it's easier, and I don't have to really move. But for my parents, they've had a lot of bad experiences with online shopping. So they always try for, let's go to the store, let's see the price, let's see the product, let's see how it looks in real life, and then let's buy it.
Maybe it's because we are the ones who uses Gen Z uses the social media more frequently than our parents, so we know what's wrong and what's right. हम लोग जो है उसकी research करते हैं, and then we get the products reviews वगैरह देख के. But our parents, most of the parents, not aware of it, would typically research नहीं करते हैं, or when they see something और इसको खरीद लेते. So maybe this is a lacking somehow.
Like, is this a scam? Is this really legit? They're asking for advance payment. Should I really go for this? No, let's leave it.
So how frequently do you shop online? And what products you get for yourself?
Not very often. I think once every 2-ish weeks.
Yeah.
And it's either...
That's often.
Is that so often? Okay, I thought it wasn't. So it's once every 2-ish weeks. Normally, it's like grocery items. For example, my brother goes to school and I have cousins going to school. So whatever lunch they want is bulk shop, any chips, biscuits, fries they want. Or sometimes I'll see something aesthetic online. I'll see a pair of earrings for my mother.
Oh, that's sweet.
Or I'll see some accessories or some clothes. And my grandmother is ironically very into online shopping.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing for the first time. I haven't seen grandmothers using online platforms.
Yeah, she look, what happens with her is that she goes to Facebook, she sees people selling
oh, that's great.
What's called plastic boxes, or selling those cushion covers and all that.
Okay.
And she's like, Hassan, can you order this? I'll handle the payment, just order it. The reviews look nice, it looks pretty, and I'm like, bro. So
your grandmother is more like हमसे ज़्यादा वो Facebook वगैरह use करें. As you said, your parents don't go for it, but your grandmother is. So that's really cool. So my next question was about the same. Have you ever used Facebook groups for the online purpose, and which platform do you use? You told me about earrings and different things. So you shop it through Instagram or Facebook groups or normal websites?
For me, I mostly use Facebook, Insta, and what was it called? I think it was, I can't remember what it was called. Daraz.
Yeah.
Daraz and Alibaba, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, Alibaba. I use these four. And for my grandmother, it's pure Facebook.
Okay,
Like,
it's pure
just
Facebook.
whatever she gets on Facebook, she's buying it.
So has she tried, thrift stores वगैरह?
She
As you were-
has,
As you
but-
were telling me about how she shopped frequently, so there are a lot of thrift stores out there जहाँ पर like you can like
Visit.
sell as well as buy.
Like, you have to physically visit and sell and buy.
No, not physically. It's completely online. Like there
Oh.
are so many groups. Like we have our university groups on Facebook where we share thoughts, वगैरह. But there are groups like where people actually buy and sell. As you are telling me कि वो Facebook से करती हैं, तो वहाँ पर different groups भी होते हैं. तो thrift store is another thing कि वहाँ पर लोग अपने घर की चीज़ें बेचते हैं और ख़रीदते हैं and that's actually बहुत ज़्यादा हो रहा है वो. तो you should tell her this definitely.
Okay, yeah, see, we mostly use Facebook groups for like researching a particular product.
Yeah, because
For
of the
example,
reviews thing, right?
I'm very into like body art, so if I find a tattoo design that I
Yeah.
want, I'll go
Okay.
to Facebook groups. Or if she finds like she was recently looking for bed sheets.
Okay.
So if she finds that, she's going to go online, she's going to find the groups. She's going to like ask me to go
For the
through
reviews,
for
yeah.
the reviews, and then she's going to go.
So
and
you
buy.
guys heavily rely on the reviews, right?
We heavily rely on
Okay.
reviews.
So how important is the user experience when you shop for household goods? Like, do you find it easy and enjoyable to navigate through e-commerce platforms? Or do you encounter difficulties?
See, sometimes there are difficulties. For example, we prefer like cash on delivery,
Yeah.
but there are some websites who are like, you have to give credit and you have to give
yeah,
it
yeah,
now.
yeah.
And sometimes what happens, this happens very frequently with me, but I'll save a bunch of products to a list, I'll log in, make an account, and when I come back, my basket is empty. Like all the
Oh,
products are gone,
yeah.
and I don't even remember what I put in there.
Okay.
And sometimes it's like you order something, your order gets cancelled, you don't know, and 3 months later they're like, yeah, your order is shipped, and you're like, what
Oh,
order?
yeah.
So that's those are the top 3 problems that we faced.
So इसके अलावा कभी ऐसा हुआ है कि like you get the wrong product or
That has happened.
और इस तरह हो कि they show you something else and deliver something else.
Yeah, that has happened. Very recently, I ordered the dinner seat covers.
Okay.
So like my grandmother saw them and they were like this very beautiful black color. We bought them. They were like, we're gonna deliver it in 2 weeks max, and we got
Okay.
it in 1.5 months.
Oh, that's really bad.
And we were like, okay, but we don't want it, we'll pay you, just we want a refund. And they were like, no, you have to accept it, then you have to call our customer service, then you have to schedule a refund.
Yeah, there are like very long procedures. Like I have faced few challenges like that, and like literally एक साल हो जाता है, फिर उसके बाद जाके आपको पैसे मिलते हैं.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
then what chalaki they did was, they were like, you have to return it in 1 month, right?
Oh.
And they didn't pick up our months, they didn't pick any of our calls for
Yeah,
5
yeah,
months.
yeah.
And when we called them, they were like, oh, our policy has run out. My grandmother got angry. She was like yelling at them. They were like, you बहुत बदतमीजी से बात कर रही हैं. And
yes,
we
and
were-
these are the basic manners. Like you should treat your customer very nicely because they are the ones, because of you know उनकी वजह से ही आपकी ये सारी चीज़ें चल रही हैं. अगर buyers ही ना हो तो फिर there is no point of selling anything.
Yeah. So we spent 4,000 on those covers, and then we had to spend an extra 2,000 just to help get them to fit our seats because they
Oh,
measured.
they were
mentioned-
not in the right
Yeah,
size.
they mentioned the wrong measurements.
Oh.
So when we got them, they were all lumpy and they were like sliding.
So you guys
off.
paid even more
Yeah.
to them to
It
get
was a horrible
like
experience with that.
yeah, okay, that's sad. So when it comes to building trust with any brand, like what factors do you consider important? Like as you told me कि ये सारी चीज़ें face कर रहे हैं आप, like when it comes to online shopping. So how you build a trust with a particular brand? Okay, अच्छा मेरे साथ तो ये होता है कि अगर एक के साथ experience मेरा ख़राब हो गया ना, I won't go back again. Like मैं नहीं करूँगी shop. So मेरे लिए एक trust factor होना बड़ा important होता है किसी भी particular brand से. अब जैसे there are few brands I keep on shopping from those brands. So what are trust factors for you?
I think the most important thing for me is having available customer service.
Yeah.
If I call them at 5 p.m., I want a response. I want at least a message that, hey, we're busy right now, we're going to call you back
Yeah.
later. It's like, here, people just ghost you.
Yeah, I know, right? Like there are Instagram pages जहाँ पर you have a lot of followers, you have a good reputation, you are a brand, but when you text them, they are gonna reply you like after ages. Like मुझे अगर कोई चीज़ इस हफ्ते चाहिए और वो उस हफ्ते को ही मुझे मैसेज कर रहे हैं जब मुझे वो यूज़ करना है, तो what's the point of your brand? So yeah, it's really important for, I guess, everyone. So customer service यहाँ की, I feel like it's like pathetic.
Yeah, it's like, it's not even there. It's not even pathetic. It's not there.
Yeah, right. What else?
So there's the customer service, there's the transparency. If you're going to sell something, please mention everything. Like, for example, if you're selling a food product, I don't want to order it, find out that there are nuts, and then suffer an allergy just because you couldn't bother. And finally, if you're going to offer a refund, please do give the refund. It's not like आप एक महीने तक calls ना उठाएं और फिर बोले कि हमारी तो policy गुजर गई, sorry. So those are the top 3 factors for me. But in addition to that, there's always fast delivery. I don't want to wait 3 months just for one bed sheet that I could have gotten at my local market.
Yeah, definitely. So how influential are recommendations from social media when it comes to making a purchase? Like, for suppose इस तरह का होता है कि when you see a product and there are so many reviews out there and they're super good, so you tend to rely on those reviews. So it's that a case for you as well?
It is a very good case because we can't go there and check the product. So we have to rely on everyone else. It's really, really
So have you ever faced any like bad experience such a way कि भाई review देखा and you were like, no, I want to get this product because reviews are super good, and when you actually get that product, that's not up to your expectation.
There was a product, do you know how like at the end of the chair legs there are a bunch of covers that reduce noise when you pull them?
Yeah.
So we saw a bunch of reviews. They were like, it's perfect, it's glorious, it's like my chairs are now noiseless. We ordered them and within just 2 days of using them, they started to rip.
Oh.
So that was a bit of a weird experience because why are you enjoying it and why did I order the wrong thing?
Maybe there are like so many fake reviews out there.
There
like,
are.
Exactly. And I feel like, have you ever like rely on the Instagram influencers?
I do not.
You do not.
I don't trust them.
Okay.
See, when I look at reviews, I look at 2 things. A, how long ago was it made? If it's recent, no. And B, do they have a profile picture?
Yeah.
Because I can only rely on that.
In fact, I feel like pictures में भी sometimes ऐसा होता है कि जो दिखा रहे होते हैं ना वो बिल्कुल भी नहीं होता है. कभी sometimes colors का issue हो जाता है, sometimes size का उनकी तरफ से issue होता है कि उन्होंने जो size लिखा होता है वो आपके according नहीं होता है. So what are, in your opinion, like what are the advantages of online shopping? बुरी बातें तो बहुत कर ली हमने.
Advantages, I guess the biggest one is that it's super convenient, especially for like elderly people who can't move, they can't walk long distances. They can just see it online. If they don't get scammed, it's perfect. It's fast. It's usually cheaper. I see the prices online are cheaper than the prices in the markets, and it's a good way to support Pakistani businesses. You know, you see a woman who works.
Even during the COVID, I have seen like a lot of like women have started their business on their own, and that's actually really good. Like घर बैठे, if they're doing something, you should support them. And
so that's the good parts of it.
So if you could get a chance to design a social commerce platform or any app like these, so what features and functionalities you would like to see?
Firstly, something that has to be accessible. It has to be easy to understand what I should do, where I should go. I shouldn't have to like look up YouTube videos on how to navigate. There should be a user profile where I can see everything that I've ordered, my reviews, and I can see my list easily. And finally, the filter button should actually work. If I want to look for a certain price range, I should not get products beyond that price range.
Okay.
And those are the 3 most important.
Achha, last but not the least, I want to know, have you ever like sell something?
I've used OLX to sell a car, a fridge.
Oh, that's really good.
And a cabinet.
How was the experience? Like, did you post it or like OLX पे post किया and
I posted it and I paid a little to promote it.
Okay, you did.
I did because I really wanted to get rid of it.
Achha, like I know कि OLX पे you can like post it without promoting it.
Yeah,
so did you try without promotion before? Yeah, you just
because
like
we were in a rush. We were moving houses and we really wanted to be rid of it.
Okay.
So I paid a little to promote it, and I started getting like calls and messages. But it's the same thing, you know, people just start ghosting you.
Okay, so as I was telling you about the thrift store, so now the thrift store are working just like OLX. So agar aapko, if you are moving out and if you didn't get the like product up to your expectations and you want to sell out, so what you do is you just post a picture of that particular product. Just aap OLX pe you are, you know, doing marketing, you are paying, but in these groups you are not paying anything. You are just making a post, and there are a lot of buyers out there who are like always ready to purchase. Like agar unko need ho to you should try that as well. Like.
I will.
Okay, no worries. Thank you so much for your time. It was really nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.